Okay. You know your previous class, the refraction of light, and to continue with that chapter, the relation between the real depth and the apparent depth. You know it. If an object is placed in the denser medium, from the rarer medium, when you see the object, you cannot see the actual depth of the object from the rarer medium. So, what is the relation between those? Suppose you consider this is the surface of the denser and the rarer medium. Suppose this is the water. Inside the water a phase is there. Suppose you consider it. Okay? And you see from the rarer medium, that means the air, water, the water. So, with the help of the refraction of light, this is the normal. You see it from denser to rarer medium, the refraction, a ray of light will be away from the normal. And you see the object is at that point. Okay, clear? Actually the object is here. When you see from the rarer medium, you see the object, position of the object is there. So this is the real depth, D, and that is the apparent depth. D dash. Okay? So from the Snell law, you know it. N1 sine of I1 equal to N2 sine of I2. Okay. Okay. N1 sine of I equal to N2 sine of R from the Snell law. This is the I and that is the R. So if you consider PQS, okay, that is the N and N dash. Okay, so if this is equal to I, that angle also with I, that angle also with I. If this is angle equal to R, that angle also with R. Okay? So what will be the value of sine I? N1 sine of I. Sine of I means this angle, sine. So height by hypotenuse, NQ by PQ equal to N2 sine of R. Sine of R means this angle R. So if you consider this is P dash, so height by hypotenuse NQ by P dash Q. NQ cancel. N1 equal to this denser medium, the refractive index. So you can see the lower part. So I note it, the upper part. So N1 means the N. N1 means the refractive index of the first medium, that is equal to N by PQ equal to n2 means 1 by p dash q. 1 means you consider the year, the refractive index will be 1. Again, this angle and that angle is very small. So your eye is not this shape. So the P and Q and N are almost the same point. We note here n equal to PQ means Pn equal to 1 by P dash Q, P dash N. So my dear student, you check here n equal to Pn by P dash N. What is n? A refractive index of the denser medium. Pn means the actual, means real depth by apparent depth. Okay. So real depth by apparent depth. This is the relation for the real depth and apparent depth. So apparent depth equal to d by n, real depth by the refractive index of the denser medium. Suppose you consider the two optical mediums are here in liquid surface or solid. One is solid and another is liquid. Two densities are difference. So suppose this one is the N1, that is one the N2. The depth is D1 and this is the D2. If you put it in object just lower part of this liquid and you see from here what will be the apparent depth. Apparent depth will be d1 by n1 equal plus d2 by n2. This is the formula. Application of that formula, you must be remember it. It is also the practical in your practical rooms. The refractive index of the glass with respect to the with the help of the traveling microscope. To find out the refractive index of the glass means rectangular glass slab with the help of the traveling microscope. Same as it is. Apparent depth and the real depth. Practical is this type. Suppose on the base of the traveling microscope is here. You see with the traveling microscope. First you focus the ink point on the base of it. And you see the reading of the traveling microscope is a particular height. And after this, you put it a rectangular glass slab on the base of it and on the ink. And with the help of the traveling microscope, you see the apparent depth. The reading is that. Okay. So, from those data, you calculate the average actual reading and average apparent reading. And lastly, you put this n equal to a real depth by apparent depth. Okay, but what will be the height shifted from the surface? D dash equal to d by n. So d dash means apparent depth and d means the real depth. So what amount will be shifted? Shifted d minus d dash. That is equal to p dash d minus d by n. That is equal to 1 minus 1 by n. So my dear student, you check it and you clear it from the derivation. Next part. Next part, very, very important derivation, Lenz-Makarer formula. Lenz-Makarer formula. Lenz-Makarer formula, before it you prove the 2 points, 2 derivation, and then you combine it, it makes a Lenz-Makarer formula. Suppose you consider it a convex surface. This medium is rarer and that medium is denser. Okay, this is the axis. If you put it this objects on this axis O, and the incident ray is that, and the normal is this. Okay, this is the denser medium. So a refracted ray moves towards the normal. Moves towards the normal. So if you consider it, the angle of incidence equal to I, the angle of refraction equal to R, and the incident ray makes an angle with the axis is alpha, and refracted ray makes an angle with the axis will be beta, and this angle is gamma. Again I repeat it. My dear student, again I repeat it. So you check it. This is the position of the object. If this surface is rarer and that surface is the denser, incident ray coming from the rarer medium and the refracted ray in the denser medium. So when you draw the normal on that surface, this is the C. So OQ is the incident ray and QI is the refracted ray. Incident ray makes with the normal, that means the incident angle. Refracted ray makes with the normal, that is the refracted ray. You consider here alpha, beta and gamma, those are the angle. But aperture is very small, means alpha, beta, gamma are the very, very small. Very, very small. This is the N1, that is the N2. Okay? Clear? Very, very small. So you know it, the limit theta tends to 0, tan theta equal to what will be its value? Tan theta equal to theta. So when you consider the tan alpha, that will be the alpha, because the alpha is very small, and gamma and beta similar way. So you check here, according to the Snell law, N1 sine of I1 equal to N2 sine of I2. Okay. Again you see it from the geometry part. I equal to alpha plus gamma and gamma equal to R plus beta. So my dear student, you see again what will be the value of alpha, beta and gamma. Alpha equal to Qn by On. Beta equal to Qn by In, and gamma equal to Qn by Cn. Okay. If the aperture is very small, then Qn means Qp by OP. Okay, beta equal to Qn. In place of Qn, you write this Qp. Qp, no problem. IP and gamma equal to Qp by Cp. Okay. Next part. You put this. Okay. I and R is very small. So we can write it. N1 equal to N1 I equal to N2R. N1 I means alpha plus gamma. N2 R means gamma minus beta. Gamma minus beta. You put it, the value. N1. Alpha means PQ by OP. PQ by OP plus gamma means PQ by CP. N2 gamma means PQ by CP minus beta means PQ by IP. PQ cancel. N1 into 1 by OP. OP means U. CP means R. N2 1 by Cp means minus 1 by IP means V. N2 by V minus N1 by U equal to N2 minus N1 by R1. My dear student, you check it. My dear student, you check it. Is it correct? Yes or no? Is it correct? Yes or no? Okay, next part. Suppose you consider the object in the denser medium. Suppose you consider object at the denser medium. Object is a denser medium. it will be away from the normal. Object is a denser medium. This is the I and that is the R. This is the alpha, that is the beta, and that for gamma. And this is the P, that is the end, that is the. This is the N2, that is the N1. This is the denser and that is the rarer. Okay. My dear student, you check here. This image behaves like an object, that is the virtual object. This is the final image. So you consider here, that is the V dash, and that image is V. If you consider here, means for this case, you write here, this is the V dash. So the formula will be just similar as it is N1 by V minus N2 by V dash. This will be the V dash equal to N1 minus N2 by R2. This is the R2. This is the R1. Okay, when you join it, you see just like a convex lens. You join here just like a convex lens. And you add it. You see the formula for the lens maker formula. You add it, this and that are cancelled to each other. N1 by V minus N1 by U equal to N2 minus N1 common 1 by R1 minus 1 by R2. Just like you check here, I also try to rub it, this portion. You check it. This is the last formula and that is the last formula. You add it. This is the cancel to each other. N1 by V minus N1 by U equal to N2 minus N1 by R1, N1 minus N2 by R2, that is equal to 1 by R1 minus 1 by R2. That will be 1 by V minus 1 by U equal to N2 minus N1 by N1 into 1 by R1 minus 1 by R2. It will be 1 by F equal to N minus 1 into 1 by R1 minus 1 by R2. So, my dear student, you try to complete it. This is the very, very important theorem for your syllabus. Very, very important theorem. Okay. Maybe 2 marks for this part, maybe 2 marks for that part, or maybe 3 marks for this part. So that time the diagram will be compact to each other, and this and that are compact to each other. You try to draw it. Okay. So thank you, my dear student. Next day see you again. Next day see you again. Thank you, my dear student. Next day see you again. Any queries from your side? Next day I try to Anubhav.